Swallow the phone.
Fuck you, make out. Yeah, that's the energy with all you fuck dickheads that end up only joining my streams as long as it says Fortnite or you see Fortnite on the thumbnail. I feel like that's extremely disrespectful, even though we literally can't do anything on Fortnite at all. Everything you see here is the same shit you will see in the next 6 months. And if we play Battle Royale, all you're going to see is extreme levels of lag. Extreme levels of lag. I've already dropped 3, 4, maybe even 6 videos on only that one thing. When I could easily play Borderlands, we can have high action gameplay, and I can talk about anything. I can literally talk about anything. I feel like it's not well placed on Fortnite because it attracts the little ones, so I can't say certain things. But if I'm on Borderlands, it's kind of where the more mature motherfuckers are supposed to pull up, but you guys pull up for the kiddie game. I don't understand that at all. I don't understand how 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, because I already have the age levels of all people. I even have 24, 25, I have a 26-year-old, a bunch of these motherfuckers, and they only pull up for Fortnite. I don't get it. I don't get it. We could be talking about growth, mentally. We could be talking about sports. We could be talking about bitches. We could be talking about education. We could even be talking about how education is wrong in school. We can also talk about controversial things like not going to college and not going to a university, and that could benefit you in the long run. We can also talk about politics. We can also talk about controversial things like transgenders. We could talk about how you can get a bitch. How sometimes getting a higher body count is not a good thing. We could also argue against and for feminisms. We could do anything. We could literally talk about anything. We could talk about how to inspire people. We can talk about how we can reflect or redirect inspiration, so you can use inspiration to inspire someone else using the same method but using your influence. We could talk about anything while I'm playing Borderlands. We could literally talk about all the things that will make you grow as a person, or any person that's more mature and is not a kid, while I'm playing Borderlands. Shit, even while I'm playing GTA. Because there's so many times where I'm just riding around and just babbling on and literally telling you guys literal things that are very important that your parents, I promise you, your parents will never teach you in all the time that they are your parents. For however long that is, obviously we know the end results to those. Yes I did. Nothing is good, Devin, because you only pulled up when you seen Fortnite. Yeah. And I also pre-ordered it, but I might take that one back because I've seen other options that gave me better Cause like I'm trying to get like real life items. Like I'm trying to get some shit. To be honest. I mean, I'll probably tell you guys depending on which version I get. Cause I could just go for the digital version and like hit it real hard there. But then there's this one that's coming out very soon on pre-order that you can order online that's limited. Oh no no no, I might get that, but then you know it's a back and forth. But I'm definitely gonna have the highest version of whatever one I ended up at the end of the day getting. Now the only reason why I haven't went for the digital one is because I don't want to buy it twice. I don't want to buy a physical one with like all the accessories and shit and then buy the digital one because it's not going to be the same shit at all. It's kind of the same thing I kind of had with Fallout 76, and then I was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna buy it. Fuck it. I was like, I'm not even gonna buy that shit. Because I don't even like physical either, because discs are so obsolete. Tactical, you only pulled up because you seen Fortnite. I'm gonna say it like that. Make out, you were one of my guys. I no longer have respect for you though. Devin, you are very cool, but I no longer have respect for you. Tac, you've been coming later and later, and sometimes never. Like you've already specified to me, you've seen me streaming for 30 minutes. Within that 30 minutes, no one pulled up at all. As a matter of fact, Atrix was the only one that pulled up, but guess what? I asked him, why didn't you come here earlier? You're one of my mods. And guess what he did? I want you to guess what he did. The reason why I say what he did, because it's a verb. It's not even like, you know, it wasn't even like, what other way could it be? Like, I asked it, like, what did he do? Because he did something instead of responding, you know? Guess what he said in response? That would have been my question if he responded. He didn't. He left. It went right back to 0, right? And then nobody was watching. So I just completely turned it off. And I was like, should I start up another stream to see if they're gonna pull up? And I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling it at all. So, and then that day you were like, oh yeah, where you been at? So I was like, I'll stream. I'll do it. I streamed for a good 4 hours, obviously until the controller died. I felt like I was lit going against those bosses. Pete is not a siren boss at all. Like, at all. Not even close. But it was still fun. Yeah, I just lost respect for you, though. I definitely lost respect for you. For sure, for sure. Because you didn't even pull up to the Borderlands one, but you pulled up to this one before the 10-minute mark. Because I waited 10 minutes when I started my Borderlands one, because that's usually where I try to fill out where the mature people are at that are not here for the kiddie games. So I used that 10 minutes. I seen nobody join, like nobody literally joined. Not even either one of my mods, which I'm about to take those bitches away. Yeah. And so far, what is that? 3 people came before even the 5-minute mark. I think TAC probably was like a little bit over that, but y'all came here extremely quick. Extremely quick. You guys, like, I just lose respect for you guys. And you guys are supposed to be the older ones too, so, like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I kind of understand with it not being here because he's been going crazy on GTA. Skunk he ended up leaving. Before he left, he said a bunch of negative shit. So he said, oh, you lost a real one. He called me a gold digger with all this extra shit. Even though he only comes into my chat for 2 minutes. He wanted to prove a point by saying, oh, I'm in here more than 2 minutes, and he probably maxed out to 4 or 5 minutes just talking shit, and then he ended up dipping out. I told him not to come around whenever I get to a good place. Save the world, it got worse, actually. Yeah. Actually, since you guys are here, I'm going to rant. I'm probably gonna change the title of this, cause Save the World. The condition I left this game in a week ago when I announced the giveaway, right? The condition that I left this game in was a good enough condition that it would have been cool for me to come back. Okay, now check this out. When I am playing a regular game, and I don't know what they changed. I didn't look at specific patch notes. I didn't see anything. I don't know if they changed specific shits, but when you queue up in this game, what it looks like is you're queuing up by yourself. So when I jumped on the game, I finally jumped on the game, I looked at the boiler joint, which I got that shit to 130. I didn't put it in my community because nobody's active in my community, so it's whatever. Maybe because I was because I was trying to get it to blue rolls before I put it in the community. So I started the mission, and I'm like, I could do it by myself. I have to farm this map. Obviously, I'm using farm, but you have to farm any map that is a 4-time. So I was like, I could just farm this for gold. I need gold. I haven't played the game in a while. I need gold for sure. I used all my llama joints. I got the gun, right? I got a little bit of reperk, and it looked like I was playing by myself, right? And then people join, but there was no no lag at all. There was no lag when they joined. I didn't even know that they joined, and then the chat on the bottom left is so bugged out that you can't even see the message unless you reset it. And even when you reset it, if it keeps on spamming join and leave and join chat and random shit like that, it'll bug out again. So you can't see the last one unless you reset it. So at that point you're like, hold on. I mean, in my case, you're like, fuck it. I'm not even gonna reset it. I don't give a fuck what is on here. But back to the joining thing. They join in no lag, which is good. But you don't know if you have teammates or not. So I was AFK because obviously I had to cook for the baby. And people started shooting, and this is what brings me into my next point. People started shooting, and I'm looking at the TV and obviously my controller disconnected, so gunshots on my television's like, what? Hold on a second, what the fuck? And I look at the TV, and I look at the top left. It doesn't have none of my teammates listed. But I have 3 teammates, because you obviously see the green dots on the map. I'm like, is this a bug? Is this a bug? It has to be a bug, maybe a glitch, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're not fully in the game or something, technically. So I paused the game. Right, well, not technically, not pause the game. I don't really think that counts as a pause. You just press option button, right? And you don't even see their power level. And I started thinking, I'm like, They had to have did this on purpose. It's not a good way of doing it, but I know they did it on purpose. The reason why I know they did that on purpose is because they don't want you to leave if somebody is a lower power level. And at the end, because, yo, I swear to God, bully every motherfucker that was on my team. Because, and I understand, and I really like the way they did it, but I don't like the way they did it at all. At all. Because the reason I respected it a little bit more, because I won a game and got perfect on a repair the shelter, right? Without any builds. And they put traps down and everything. They didn't know how to shoot or shit. And these were a bunch of 90s. But the mission I almost lost at the end, when you finally look at the power level, one of them was a 127 and the other one was a 130. And we almost failed the mission. They had no damage, but had the most amount of builds. So I kind of I don't know if that is also bugged, because those numbers could be bugged. Those could be like not their power level, and it could be backwards. I never know, because the first time I jumped on, I think my shit said 111, and then it reset it and put me at 120. But it could have been a bug. It could have been, but if I base it on there and I assume that those numbers were correct, obviously if mine updated, even if theirs was wrong at some time, it would be correct at the end. So if I assume that those numbers are correct, I respect them for doing it. I just don't respect how they did it. And it might be extremely old to certain people that have been just playing the shit out of Save the World, but to me, if I jump on the game and I randomly don't know my teammates, don't know what power level they are, don't know what character they're using until they turn on voice chat, which that was some new bullshit they had on there, because somebody threw like headset, so you just turn on your mic, and fucking Rainbow Dash or whatever the fuck that bitch's name is, she pops on my screen with the voice thing, and I'm like, maybe a bug. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's incorrect. Which it's a good feature. It's a good feature. So you kind of know who's talking. You kind of know who's talking, because it does stack. Like you'll have one person top left, and then you have one right next to him, and then another one next to him if everybody's talking. So it's kind of hard to like balance. Really, word. Atrix, you're late. I'm disappointed. You lost my respect. You're a bitch. So that means there's 4 people that joined the chat because I'm playing Fortnite. Facts. And it takes me literally more than 45 minutes for me to even get one person in my chat when I'm playing Borderlands. When I can talk about grown man stuff when I'm playing Borderlands. That's a fact. I actually, and if you guys don't believe me, I'm not gonna screenshot it. Never mind. I was gonna do that, but you're not supposed to screenshot analytics. But, believe it or not, I did get, I think it came out to like 11 or 12. It might have been higher than that, but I'm only gonna go with 11 or 12. Streams taken down. Because this counts as a kid game. And I was talking about sex and cursing a lot, so this got taken down. Yeah, that's a thing, dickheads. And Borderlands is a mature game for 17 and plus, dickheads. So I can use that, or Call of Duty, or Grand Theft Auto, or anything. What else do I have? Those are the only ones I think are for grown men. So I can say bitch, shit, fuck, sex, all that extra shit when I'm playing that. But I can't do that on Fortnite. I literally left Fortnite because they took down my streams. because people wanted to ask questions that were interesting, were a little bit more vulgar or explicit, whichever one you want to place on whatever topic. So, yeah. Also, this got me pissed off too, and this is what I was running through my videos, right? And that stupid ass marshmallow video was, it wasn't even, they even put it on monetize. They didn't even put it on monetize. They actually blocked it for not even 7 seconds. They took the whole video because of all the music that you're supposed to play through Fortnite. Fortnite! I played that shit through Fortnite, recorded it off of Fortnite. And they tried to get a copyright strike on me. Because I was playing Marshmello / Logic music and some other artist that I have no idea who it is. So, regardless of this rant wakes you up just a little bit on how fucked up things get and how that snowball, no pun intended, starts to get bigger and more problems. Yeah. That's why in the beginning of this stream I said specifically I can say certain things when I am playing Borderlands. I can't promote a children's game saying adult things. Just saying. Just saying. But they did. They definitely fucking did. And the bad part was, it was a copyright claim. So, when they make a claim on your video, they email you to say, such and such video has been claimed for copyright, blah blah blah, because of this part, and this part, throughout this part. Do you want to use this editing software to take the music out and make it mute or whatever the point is? But that's the whole video. The whole video is literally the event. What am I gonna edit out? The part where we were actually sitting there dooming and going crazy, and the only thing you get is a little bit of the end fight and a little bit of the beginning fight, where I already cut some of that out because it was boring a little bit because we had no ammo. Oh man, she was horrible. She was horrible. I don't know if I deleted it or not, but I think I won the claim because I said it was fair use. I only said it was fair use because it was off of a video game that was promoted by the video game, that you can use the video game to use on stream and content platforms. And that strike was not on anybody else of a higher notoriety, so they took it off, then try to monetize it, then put the copy strike on again. And I am verified. My shit is clean. So it just kept going back and forth. It just went back and forth. Monetize, copy strike. And when it's automated and it puts a copy strike or even a claim on you, you get those emails. You get those emails. And then when it goes to monetize, it doesn't even warn you, but it does put the little, like, I think it was like a M or a C bubble next to my shit. And all of my videos are like green lighted. All of them are green lighted. So they're videos that are being recommended. And I also figured I can completely get away from Save the World because my legacy video is literally carrying my channel by itself. Didn't think it was gonna happen, But I was getting screenshots from people that said that it was always in recommended. It never left the recommended. Even if they watched the video, it would still be in the recommended to either continue to watch or watch again. Which is probably like a blessing, honestly. A blessing in disguise. It's at 5.2K. And my season 8 is trash, is at 4K. Those two by themselves. Because I was being extremely raw, very helpful, and cutting corners, because this game literally does not do that. Because I literally made up one half, obviously, the legacy video. So if I need to verify a certain amount of information that people either falsely or they falsified or is actually true but is skewed to make the weapon seem more valuable, that's what that video was there for. That's exactly what that video was there for. So I brought this stream to you because my Borderlands after 10 minutes failed, but as you can see, under 30 minutes, I can't prove my 30-minute stream with the Borderlands one, but Atrix is a witness. He's the only one that pulled up, and he pulled up for 2 minutes. 30 minutes. Got one view. Less than 30 minutes. I'm already at 7. And that's horrible. Because I can't say anything vulgar, explicit, or that is considered restricted content. So the only way I can play a children's game and say fuck shit is putting my channel on restricted content. I think that's what it's called. Oh, this shortito. Yeah, I can't look it up on my phone. I gotta go on a browser, and that shit takes forever. But it's like called like put your stuff on restricted content. Some consent that you're 18 years old or you're of age to, you know, for this stuff. But if you do that, then parental locks automatically make it so that you don't even get that choice at all. Yeah, restriction mode. Yeah, some shit like that. And that's limited. Like you can't go on recommended if you got restriction mode on. You can't. Because your stuff is already, it's listed as having certain things in it that are not suitable for certain people. The things that go recommended are usually the things that are hand-picked by YouTube. They say it's automated. It is not. Because they've been literally putting the best and, I wouldn't say the worst, but they're kind of like the best, worst videos up there. Like girls bending over doing yoga. Like you'll see a lot of those videos. Random people getting kicked out of their houses, like funny moments like that. Yeah, and that stuff is limited. So for my stuff to go to recommended at all, I need to have like some type of balance. And for my stuff to not get deleted because of the contradiction between a child's game, that's only because their philosophy is if you play a children's game and you're streaming the children's game, you're going to attract children. When you attract children and you don't put it, if you don't put like any like guidelines on your videos, restricted modes or consent before they even enter into your streams and like little things like that, then you're promoting a child's game, attracting children, but doing the total opposite of what children are supposed to watch, especially for their age. And I don't really say, or don't really want to say I'm a firm believer in being a good role model, because good role models come in different forms, and some people agree with them and some people don't. That's how I always look at it. But the only reason why I'm spilling all this information, and this is probably the best game and bamboozle, rather than like a prank or anything, but this is the best way to bamboozle you motherfuckers, so you guys can wake up and understand the real content is where the mature stamp is at. If it says everyone or even teens, if it says 13 plus or E for everyone, it is not something I can put on this channel a lot, and we can't talk about shit. And the things we can talk about is, oh, Fortnite's cool. Because you can't even badmouth a kid game. You can't sit here and complain about a kid game. At all. Unless you're a Twitch streamer, which their TOS is much different. If you're a Twitch streamer, I don't really think they get penalties or bans or anything like that, because if they talk bad on a cart. But on YouTube, if you do that, it goes right back to it. Kid game, attracting kids. If you talk about something bad on the kid game, about the kid game, you are very toxic on the kid that is watching or is attracted to your stream. Yeah, that's a thing. That's why people like Nick A30, he streams on YouTube. He almost never says anything bad about the game. And guess what his audience attracts? Children. That's why he pretends to be a good person. And if you don't believe that, obviously, I think he has 8 to 10 former mods that have made videos on him, on how he's manipulative. He's very fake. He's mentally and I didn't hear domestic abuse, like actual physical abuse, but it was like domestic, as in like mental abuse. Very controlling, and also you have to like be in allegiance to him, and if you're not, like, you automatically get kicked out of the mod list, which is kind of crazy. Allier literally attracts kids on purpose. Those explosive thumbnails and shit that I probably would never do. Probably, fuck that. I would never do that. I feel like as soon as you do that, you're a sellout. 100%. And if I ever did that, I probably would troll the whole video. Like, the whole video, I'll like sound, and my persona will be a little different. My entire personality would just cease to exist, and I'll pretend to be somebody else. I think Allier low-key fell off, but if you ask a 11, 12, 13, 14-year-old British, German, Spanish, European Spanish, Irish, Australian, New Zealand, if you ask anybody those type of nationalities from the age 11 to 14, they damn near worship him. And I don't really want to say worship in like a crazy term, but that's, yeah. I wouldn't say all Europeans, because there's obvious Europeans that only like watching that one guy with the big ass glasses and the doofy ass face and the weird ass hair that does like these incredible vlogs. I forget what his name is. I don't care about him. But I know a lot of people watch him, cause he goes like around the globe doing wild things with his friends. And he was like the originator of like big time vlogs and shit. And he started doing vlogs by literally picking up his phone one day and just recording himself do random shit. And everybody just loved it with a passion. Let me put the fan on because it's getting hot in here. It's a good thing that there's 6 of you guys here, but I feel like we could have had this same energy on Borderlands and we could have said a lot more funny things. And it would have been way more entertaining. Because you would not only have something to watch where I can literally just go through maps with Siren. I can go through maps with Siren, or sit here and just randomly talk after we just destroyed the warrior, and Deathtrap is sitting here just beaming racks while I'm just, oh, okay, I guess I can farm my my XP, and I could just sit here and talk and just farm XP, level up. You know, we could do all that stuff, right? And what nobody understands is you guys love Save the World so much, but I want you, you know what, I'm not going to say look it up. Hopefully Google Assistants can help me. All development teams that made Fortnite Save the World. Oh, never mind. All development teams that made Save the World. Oh, I said Odell. I guess they don't. All the development teams that made Fortnite Save the World. You're gonna learn something much, way new. The main developers are Epic Games, obviously. I hate going to Wiki sometimes. Obviously, Unreal is here. Ooh. Obviously, I fucking hate Wiki with a passion. Well, the point is, there was development teams or creative teams. There was creative teams that came from Gearbox. If you don't believe me, if we have any Borderlands fans in the chat, who does Ray sound like? Who does Ray sound like? And if that's not enough, who does Penny sound like? Yeah. Where do you think this idea came from? And if you look at the crazy part is when they list it, it does say, right? And this is where it's very counterintuitive, because if you look at like listings, it says the publisher and the developer are Epic, right? Right? Obviously that's in listing, that's how it's supposed to be, whatever. Now if you look on any random disc cover for Fortnite, what you're going to see is Epic, and in the corners you're going to see Gearbox. I think that's enough said on that. You guys can put 2 and 2 together and we can definitely get 5. So That's how that works. So for everybody that's like, oh, bro, I want to spend $40 on this. Then spend another 200 or 100 on this game to get specific weapons, then follow bullshit trends and bullshit storylines rather than play a game that's either 60 to all the way down to $15 for two different. And no, I'm not even gonna allow you guys to stack with me because my stacking process is different. But you can go with whatever fucking crazy ass OP8 motherfucker, or just a regular 72 in general, or anybody of a high standard that's using 0, and go farm some crazy ass bosses for all the guns in the world. Then on top of that, go kill one of the assassins to go get a black type. I'm telling you, there's so many levels to it. And then not only that, you get 1 billion weapons to chase after. This game at max has 1,000. And that's at max. Because it could be as low as 700, 600. And we can have fun with that. And you guys already seen the weapons I had. I think I have like 200 unique weapons. Obviously there's duplicates of some of them, because they just always want to give me the worse or better version of some. Which is good if it goes up. Hope this serves as a wake-up call. Now, because I already tested it out, so if you guys don't answer in the time, you guys are just being assholes, because I do this almost at the all the time. This is a roll call. I want every person that is watching this video, or not this video, this stream right now, and you are currently in chat, active in chat right now, I want you to say, I'm here, so I can see how many people are actually here. Because the number up top could be broken, because sometimes it'd be at 0 and people are here. Sometimes it's at 3, people are here. And this will also prove that most people are not really paying attention. Let me get my phone. Where's my phone? Never mind. See what I mean, Atrix? Either it's broken, or the people that are watching are not active in chat. I push a little nigga top back. I wish I could listen to music while I'm on stream. It would make it much. Now you see what I mean, Atrix. I was able to clear out, what was the max we got to? 7? I was able to separate the men from the children. That's all I had to do. It's literally all I had to do. Speaking some real shit that you will never hear from your parents, from Ninja, from all of the privileged streamers that you guys watch from a day-to-day basis. Now, if you don't believe me, let me look up the top Twitch streamers. Now, this is probably going to be funny. Please don't call me a racist. I am mixed. Top Twitch streamers based on subscribers.
Here's a summary from Upfluence. Kitty Plays, Dyrus, Lol Tyler 1, Pokimane, Soda Poppin', Lyric, Night Blue 3, iMacPie, and more.
Which one of those people teach you anything? I want you to... I don't even name... You know, I'll name them. I'll name them. Kitty Plays. Dyrus. Tyler 1. Pokimane. Soda Poppin'. I'm not going to include Lyric. Lyric's my dude. Night Blue. I'm a cutie pie. Even though Lyric's a white gentleman, my dude is probably the realest content creator of all time. Not only was he the top Twitch streamer, but he was probably the most explicit and non-filtered content creator on the platform by a huge margin, and still was ruling Twitch. So probably the one. He's wonderful. It's wonderful. That's not, he still doesn't compare to me, because he won't teach you anything valuable. He's very narcissistic, if you know what that means. You can literally just use Siri or Alexa or Google Assistants to just say that into the phone and it'll show you. But there's nobody on this entire list that will actually teach you anything. In fact, they distract you from any real problems on purpose. And that's what their purpose is. Okay, Atrix. Atrix is a longtime supporter. Kitty Plays. Let's go for more subs, because I know those are not the most. There we go. There we go. This is way better. Nah, fuck you, Noelito. Fuck you. You sitting here playing 2K? Oh my god. Then I seen... Oh my god. These names are killing me too. Everybody's changing names and y'all shit is doofy, bro. I looked at the party. I forget what the nigga's name is, but all I knew was it said YT at the end. I know the beginning of his name got me pissed off though, cause these names are retarded. Bro, you could literally, and I made a little bit of thought process after I told you Noelito the Great. That's way better than Noelito the Goat. 100%. 100%. The goat just takes away from the first part. Yes. Oh my God. What? Oh my God. Bro, my head fucking I got a headache now. That name is trash. Oh shit. Oh my God. My son plays Street Fighter while drinking Cartier, don't he? Really? That's a 2K name? We got up to 6 niggas in here? I hope y'all like that real shit, cause if y'all want a giveaway, you're only getting 106s. That's a fact. If you guys want to come here, you get 106s. But if you want a giveaway, then you just tell me. I'm not playing with y'all today. It's a 106 though. You get 2 of them. But we're gonna go from the top of the influencers on Twitch, and I want you to name one of them. Just one of them is of a minority descent, wasn't already in a money position before they became a big influencer. I want you to name one of them, okay? Shroud. Okay? You guys just tell me the name. I'm obviously, as soon as I say the name, it might pop in your head. If it does pop in your head, because that's the point. Shroud. Summit 1G. Honestly, I'll give it away. Summit 1G is probably the only one, because his start off was horrible. Tfue. Tim the Tatman. Ninja. I don't know who this fucking Scrumakra. I can't be Dr. Disrespect. Moon. Ow. Dr. Lupo. Lyric. Nick Merckx. In my opinion, not even an opinion. Didn't I say Ninja? I'm obviously gonna skip the ones that you guys will not know. These people are higher subs, but they're like weirdos. Some real shit. It's like weirdos. Soda Poppin'. Courage JD. Tyler Wan. Dakotas. Cypher. I'm not gonna say Dizzy because that's an obvious one. Pokimane. I know you probably know these guys, like King Goliathan. No, you don't. I know you don't know him. He's a huge Borderlands influencer. He was still well off before he even touched Twitch. Have you guys Mendo? Damn, Apex really helping his ass. Mendo, huh? Bro, Tfue already had a huge house. He had a regular house. His dad came back from the army. Everything was paid off, and his brother was already making mad money on YouTube, doing dickhead shit. Obviously, at this point, once we get into like the 6,000 range, there's a lot of then we start getting into the ones that were in poverty, but there's still a lot of them that were doo-doo. Like Daquan, even in his video where he showed all his hats, he said he always had something. Even though he didn't get much, he always had something. And his mom and dad, oh my god, I don't even want to get into it. And that's the first minority on here. And his mom and dad were in his life, and they both were making money. When I say money, it's like eight E's, 2 houses. Dead ass. Then we get to like Greek. He used to be on top of Twitch. Never been in poverty. Same thing with Destiny. Destiny made money before he even touched the game. Cloaks, see, these people all getting, they got freebies. Actually, when games started coming out and they asserted some type of dominance, they just get freebies. People were like, fuck it, go on my team, get the sponsors popping. That was it. And I was at like 15. No one can say Nick Merckx was broke because he was making money at 14 years old. And he was already in a good position in LA, which is a very expensive place to live. Now, out of all the people I just named, all the ones I did name, can you say any one of them, or do you have any one of them in the back of your head where you're like, yeah, he was in poverty, for sure, and he had an impact, or she had an impact? Whatever. There's some here that I won't even name because, bro, C-Day lives by himself. Where the fuck do you think all that money came from? And he gets sponsors. He got sponsors from the very moment he started Twitch. But C-Day already had money from outside occurrences. Yeah, there's a lot of them in here, like in the top 100, that if I even name, it's not even worth it because these people were carried by their parents. Yeah, no more minorities. I might be able to find one. But none of these guys have ever been in a bad position. Mongrel? Probably the richest fucking 16-year-old you ever meet. Oh, damn. People who had it well off. I thought I was going to be able to find at least, one. But all these people are either a part of multiple teams, got multiple sponsorships with G Fuel. All types of shit. And even the smaller ones, like as we go down to 600, like 600 is 3,000 a month. And they had their setup before they even went on Twitch. And I'm aware of most of these people because they used to be popping. Obviously, some of them because of their bodies, and the other ones because of their team that they're associated with. Well, the point that I'm truly trying to make, the people you guys idolize, they don't come from the same place that you come from. They don't come from the same background, and they do not have an impact on you. You guys just are so fantasized off of the kiddie bullshit that your child side comes back into your brain, and you're like, oh, I used to love that when I was a kid. I guess that's still cool. Shit's retarded, in my opinion. That's why when you guys asked me who's my favorite YouTuber, So Illuminati, and he about to beat the wheels off my son DDG. Damn, I'm still looking through here, bro. I'm still looking through here. Cause all these motherfuckers were well off. And that's crazy though, cause this is what I don't understand. Cause I know all those tiers that, and this is only on Twitch, cause Twitch is where all the school shooters at. No cap, no cap. Ninja is 100% a school shooter. He had to have been one of those motherfuckers that was in the back of the class with his hoodie on all the time, anorexic as fuck, and ready to pull out a... Nah, I don't even say a Draco. I'm talking AR-15 in the back of the classroom. With the big boy book bag. With the one strap across his... one of his shoulders down to his waist. Yo. You can't tell me that's not Ninja. Yeah, that's where all the school shooters at. You don't really have that too much on YouTube because YouTube is ruled by people that came from very low to make content for people. But then you still got people like the Ace family that was handed everything. Well, Catherine was a model ever since she was like before preteen stage, so she was handed everything money wise. Austin, he definitely didn't have it good. I mean, he was still decent because he still was able to live out in LA pretty good. Mia Khalifa's on his list? Yeah, I can't find anybody that's... I thought I would be able to find somebody, but all these people were like people with setups before they even got their first sub. Which is actually interesting. Who knows? It's crazy. That is crazy. Actually, I was actually expecting one, you know? Yeah, so that's my goal, honestly. Come from little, but I mean, you really can't tell, to be honest. But if you've seen, like, I mean, I don't think I would ever allow you guys to see what I got going on, but I mean, if you ever had the chance to see, like, if you like became a psychic for a day or something, and you seen the way, like, technically I'm living, because like my mom and my sister are Gucci, and my room is like horrible, and like this space is like very limited. Like you would kind of feel for me extremely. It's much different than, say, you went all the way. I don't even think you have to go all the way back, because Tifu had the same room. Shroud had a mansion before he was even 12. If you don't believe me, you could look this stuff up. His dad is very well off in their country as well. He's not even from America, I don't think. He might be, I don't know what I'm not even going to put a name on it. It might be Russian or German. Something like that. But that's the point I have across. And that's my goal, though. I want to have impact beyond measure. Oh no, I was about to get into something else. Now I remember. That's why I know though when they start crying, oh, I never thought I would ever get to 1,000 subs. Daquan face, you know, when he pretends to crying thing. I see right through it. I see right through it. Because the algorithm on Twitch is best setup, best camera, 2 monitor setup, best PC, best mouse and keyboard. That's it. You literally won. You literally won. As long as your setup is top of the line, you won. As long as you got a video cam on, you won. As long as you got some weird ass colors in the background to attract the kids that love those colors, you win. No cap. As long as you have a good camera angle, as long as you have a extremely light skin pigmentation, you know, I'm gonna just say it. If you're a white motherfucker and you're marketable, then you'll always make it in Twitch. I'm gonna be extremely transparent and very blunt when it comes to that. If you are white, have a good camera angle, you're well off, your setup is beautiful, and you can attract little kids, which is kind of fucked up, you'll always make it. No, Uso bros, no cap, I would do it, but I can't do it at all, because the only way to be able to do that is to have 2FA. And I have 2 emails enlisted and over 19 passwords. So I can't do that at all until they fix my entire account. Other than that, I would do it, Brody. And you said Marino? Marino? The fuck is a Marino? Oh my god. Bro, what the fuck is this? I didn't even play the game, bro. Why are they giving me rewards for? Whoa. I don't want to overreact on this, because I don't want you guys to have misplaced like I'm trying to be contradictive, but I like pink, bro. I like pink. It's from Save the World. No ponytail. Why would you take off the ponytail? Ooh. But that shows you right there, that had to have been mad long ago that they added that goofy shit. Wild streak though? Why the fuck would I have that? Isn't there a blue version to this, right? Wait, no, that is! Oh my god, that is from fucking Save the World when you're in Canny Valley. That is dope. Oh shit. I mean, obviously it's not a point of interest that's gonna bring me back to the game, but it's good that they did do that for us Save the World players. Where's, oh, I fucking hate that variation of links. Give me my ponytail back, bitch. Fuck you think this is? Oh, that's actually interesting too. So you can have, yo, look at her butt, yo. Yo, they knew what they were doing when it came to this skin, boy. They fucking knew what they were doing, bro. And that's crazy. Low-key sex sells. That shit is weird, though. Think about the kids. This is the variation right here. Why the fuck would you have the tail but no telling you, bro. That's how it works. Low-key sex sells. Because they know they're going to still be able to attract people like Courage, which we already know is a pervert. Oh, we didn't know that already? Sorry. Don't worry. It won't ruin anything. Ooh! Just joking. I'm just joking. Oh shit! Fuck out of here. That's yo, I'm about to. Oh my god! You know what? For just entertainment for the one motherfucker that's in here, I got you. We are here for the entertainment, aren't we? I could put this one on. That looks good with the red. Save already, bitch. Damn. This is the merino the nigga wanted? Yeah, bro. I would be able to. I would give you this. No cap. If this is what you wanted, I would give it to you, but I can't. I cannot. Cannot at all. Yeah, I would. I definitely would. No cap. Okay, this is what we're gonna do though. As you can see, I don't even think I haven't touched this shit at all. And when I did touch it, we made hella progress. No cap. We made hella progress. Like a lot of progress. Man, like look at that. This is one. You only gotta complete a lap. Obviously I'm lazy. I only gotta visit 2 more of those. That's it. Which I could have put the fucking team thing on, because I know people be getting away from me pretty quickly. I could land at Shifty, that's easy. Search where the... Yeah, like, these are extremely easy. With a pickaxe. And then visit 3 see it, like... But what we're gonna do is just for entertainment. I'm going to give you a theoretical reaction to the battle pass. Okay? Oh man. Okay. Oh, he get a hook? Oh my. Whoa. Wait, look at that glow. No, look at I wish I can stop it there. No, look at that glow. Oh my god. And you get to change the colors of the regular outfit. White. Oh my god. Look at his beard. Look, he got a tattoo on his chest with a compass. Oh my fucking god. Bro, what is that? Includes weekly challenges. What is that? Hybrid. Whoa, look at him. Oh, look at him. Oh shit. Oh damn. And it changes colors on this too. Oh my god. Oh, look at his shoulder pads. Oh my god. GG. I'm all over this. Oh shit. And this is for free? Oh man. I don't know if they have skins that fit in this thing. No, I actually feel opposite to that. When I get to the banana, I'll do what I'm doing now, and then I'll like flip it. Since we already got past the ninja and the Blackbeard guy, or Blake Beard. Well, his name is Blake Beard. That's his real name, Blake Beard, not Blackheart. I don't know where the fuck that shit came from. But I feel like with him, they could have literally went for like a ghoul type and kind of changed the play style of him. He could have been like full ghoul that upgrades to like a ghoul with a bigger cape. Maybe like maybe a back bling on him, so it would have changed a little bit of you know, a customization with him. Instead of it just being different colors, you could have added more to his back bling so that your back bling could be a certain level of a back bling. Instead of being reactive, you could just have a certain stage of your back bling, and he could have changed that and made him a full ghoul character that specified on probably the color differentials, and then introduced levels or stages to back blings. I feel like that alone would have carried this part. I also feel like skipping from that straight to dragon mode definitely doesn't give you the freedom that you want, because you can make it that his face is still there, but he has his entire arm exposed. Like he has his whole arm exposed, right? And his body's still like his body's still covered, but one arm and like half of the shirt is ripped open, but his whole arm is out like it is right here, right? And then you have the dragon face, but he still has the clothes fitting, except for like it's still on his body except for that one arm. I feel like that would be a good customization option. Like, so it would be like, it'll go in between, and like you could like, or maybe you can switch between that and then having the dragon head instead of like a regular face on. And then probably the same back bling idea as well, because he doesn't have a back bling, but he would have had a good scale back bling. Like, say a spine back bling that came all the way down your back. That you can use on a lot of characters. Because like with a real dragon, it has scales from that go from like the neck all the way down to the tail. So adding a tail on him, right? You should add obvious scales, like big scales that come down his back as a back bling. So you could choose to use it on other characters. And I'll get into that a little bit more after I finish my spiel. Oh my god, a pineapple. You know what they say, more pineapples. Oh, TOS, TOS. Chill out, chill out. This is a family-friendly channel. Scallywag? Oh, that's gonna be my new loading screen. V-Bucks? They gave me free V-Bucks? Oh my god, I wonder how much there is. Oh, this is dope. This is... Oh, no. What the fuck did Courage say that I... This shit slaps. Oh, the Brood? Oh my god. That is crazy. What? I'm gonna have to use that. Oh my god, a flag. Why is it on one arm? Oh my god, that was smart, because it's only on one side of a boat. So that kind of makes sense. Oh my god. A serpent. What? I wonder if they have a... Oh my god. God damn it. Oh my... This battle pass is awesome. A jelly? Oh my god, that makes me think about SpongeBob. Such nostalgia. Oh my god. Wait, I give boost to my friends? Oh man, I'm gonna have to invite everybody. Isle of Treasure. Oh my god. I wonder what's in the treasure boxes. 200 V-Bucks for free. Music, fuck that shit. Regardless if I'm faking reaction, I'm never gonna have music on. Palm trees? because I don't have palm trees where I'm from. Hello, friend. Oh my god. Like, I can say hello to my friend in the beginning stage, even though it's not even... Never mind. It's awesome. Oh my god. Peeled? Peeled? I wonder if they have a banana character. Oh my god. More serpents. I really am anticipating a serpent character. But you can't ask for too much. A pirate octopus. Oh man, what I always wanted. 10% personal XP bonus. I shouldn't have. More pirate bullshit. Oh, that's good. V-Bucks. Again? They gave me all the V-Bucks, aren't they? Woodsy, so cute. Oh my god, look at... Never mind. He took the bone. Reminds me of Scrappy. A mermaid. Too bad... No. I wonder if they have a mermaid character that turns into a merlady that has a reactive camo. That would be a good idea. I know they did it. Fortnite's the best game of all time. Clovers. This is good for my Irish heritage. This really represents my character for 20 seconds in the game. Master Portal. I wonder if my teammates can go through it. Let's look at the description. Changes style based on a number of chests open in a match. Awesome. I might only end up opening 2 though, because I might get... No. I might get slaughtered, but it doesn't matter. It might still have good effects. Sergeant Green Clover? That's an OG skin, so you know I need the OG loading screen. Sidewinder? Ooh. Look at her eyes! Oh my god, this might be the serpent! No. This is not the serpent character I was looking forward to. Maybe an entire serpent, like, guy. It probably would have worked well with my back bling. Seeing how this right here goes kinda with this. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. More friend XP boost. Damn it. You can't go without that. 4-leaf clover, cause I needs that. Bouncy ball. I feel like a kid again. I really can embrace my kid. Dance mat. Oh my god, I could put this on the floor and start. No, I want. Do I want to do that? That makes me want to go play PlayStation 2 for Dance Dance Revolution. More V-Bucks? You're kidding me. For free? For me? V-Bucks? Driftwood? This actually looks familiar. But it doesn't matter though, because this has to be original, doesn't it? I don't know. This might be a skin in another game. I don't know. It might be in this game too. But I won't check because I trust Fortnite. They wouldn't give me the same exact skin and make a variation of it. They would never do that to this game. Why would they do that? That would be a downfall to the game. And I don't think they want that. This is awesome. Ooh, that might be a landmark in the map. That looks cool. My actual reaction to this was, I fucking use this, so can't fake that, to be honest. Oh, Cinder. I wish you can change the color on this because it would really embrace some type of customization options. But Fortnite never lets us down. I guess red and gold is always the best choice. Even though yellow and purple are the best colors with each other. If you went to art school, you would actually know this. But Fortnite will never lead us in the right path because don't worry, we're not going to get the cool colors all the time. We're going to have to get the hotter colors most of the time. That's just how this works. So we must put our trust into Fortnite at all times. Oh, the conga. I've never seen this before. And I've never heard another variation of the Spanish music or bachata music in 8 other dances at all. Don't worry, this is original. Spicy, even the spicy chili mouth is on fire. That's interesting. More personal XP. I shouldn't have. Even though I start off with 60 before I even get past the first tiers. That's a good boost though. 200 more XP? I wonder if they're going to give me more. Because this is really getting interesting. Woodsy. And they made him a pirate? Whoa, that's so cool. Skeleton key. Honestly, I don't have anything for a skeleton key because there's literally this is literally an asshole move because I'm pretty sure there's a skeleton key in another game like Skyrim that can open any door. So yeah, they can suck my dick. Phantasm? Oh my god, this might have played well with the spirits and ghoul idea I had. Maybe they have a ghoul later on in the battle pass. You always gotta trust Fortnite. Coconuts? I like coconuts. Even though I don't have any coconuts in my area. I actually feel sad. No, I don't. Trust in Fortnite. Snake bite? Ooh, what is this for? And why is it pink? Why isn't it all gold? Because the back bling and the glider are all gold. What makes this pink? Why isn't there any No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about customization. Fortnite knows exactly what they're doing. Lock step, and it's reactive. How can a glider be reactive? Huh? That makes no sense to me. And why would you have a wasted reactive on a glider that you're only going to use from 20 to 30 seconds? Never mind. Why would I ever doubt Fortnite's decisions? They're the GOAT. Oh my god, the try... No, I'm not even going to make that one. That shit is goofy trash. And PR, if you're watching this, that shit is trash. You thought that shit was... No, it wasn't even you. It's my brother that fucking bought that garbage. That shit is doo-doo. That one and that Reptard bullshit. 50 per... Oh my god, not 50, but 5%? It's still good though. Oh my god, a chest! Like there's not 1,000 of these. But I always need every variation of the chest. Just letting you know. More V-Bucks. Oh, this looks cool. It really brings me back to... Don't know what it brings me back to, but it's cool. Ooh, leave your mark. Woot. Really works well with that dog. 1,000 season XP? Don't really know if it'll make a difference when you get to 45, but always trust in Fortnite. Snooze Fest? What does this do? Not gonna lie, that was actually contagious. I started yawning uncontrollably. Skull? Well, this is cute. A banana? Oh my god. To be honest, I don't even want to make a reaction to this because this is probably the gayest outfit I've ever had to play with, or they tried to force a lot of school shooters to play with. That doesn't get a fly zone around here. Sorry. Love Ranger? Didn't that come in season 2? Oh my god, this is cool though. That's such nostalgia. %, personal? They shouldn't have. Oh my god, a hybrid loading screen? That's so cool. A fox banner? You know I'm gonna put that on, even though I kinda like my heart. That was literally what I was trying to represent, Tactical. No cap, that's... I was gonna ignore chat. And... oh, man. Yeah. That's how all the Twitch streamers are. I don't want to do it. Obviously, we'll stop at 50 and 51. I don't want to do the rest because that's all I've seen, except from Dr. Disrespect. Yeah. I think my whole video, I think it was just trash, 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 trash. I just kept saying trash because it was really trash. And going back and really bringing some more ideas into it as I just scan over. This should have just been a ghoul, and then this should have been the season that they introduced the back bling, because if this was going to be the season pass that was free, instead of making it incredible skins, just innovate the game and bring something new to the game for the people that are going to end up getting the pass for free. And do the same thing with this. So a lot more customization would have been better with this. For obvious reasons, because Ragnarok people have their own varying types that they like using. It doesn't just break down the color that you prefer. It's more like which type, because people like the plain guy, then they like the plain guy with the shoulder and stuff like that. Yeah, I know they're not and don't even fit for this pirate theme. They have characters in Save the World that would have worked for this pirate theme, like the female pirate. They could have did so much with her, so much. I'm not even gonna get into that though, but I'm just gonna throw ideas. Making an entire character. Now this is where they could have capitalized. Instead of making a doofy ass peely banana costume, right? I'm not even gonna skip to the banana to do that because I need to get other things out of the way before I do that. Okay? They could have just made a huge serpent. The reactive could have been every time you got a kill. Oh no. Every time you took damage, right? This could have introduced a double because of serpents. Every time you took damage, your skin starts to peel off. Right? So start on certain
chunks of your skin will peel off, right? But every time you get a kill, your skin will start to like, you know, how like Mystique has that like that little that little weird transformation shit. They could have did that as like a ripple for their skin every time you get kills. Obviously, they're not going to think about that because their creative team is trash. But I think of stuff like that. Can you show item shops after I'm finished with the battle pass? Bitch. Yeah, stop throwing all these banners in here. We don't need 1,000 more banners. We don't need this. I don't think anybody's ever going to use this. I don't, people do use this. The music, I guess, soothes other people. I feel like at this point they should have started, introducing interactive emotes. So like maybe the kid and play dance where you both can activate it at the same time and start dancing with each other. I feel like that would have brought a little bit more to this. The palm trees wouldn't really be that good either. You could always change it for something else, a lot more creative. The banana would obviously not be here. If my idea would be the serpent. Stop making variations of the dog. I feel like a snake or some type of different reptile would have been better here, in my opinion. Like maybe an extremely Squirtle related tortoise or turtle that's very cartoonistic with big eyes could have worked here. That could have brought you back to Nemo. Or a fish in a fishbowl, so like Leviathan could have been on your back. Or a back bling with Leviathan on your back. So you could use Leviathan, have the back bling with that Leviathan on your back, so it would literally resemble there being two of the same race. So no, because people still don't know where Leviathan came from, because it was literally a random character with no lore, and they still haven't established lore with these certain characters because they didn't even put Leviathan in the Save the World version of Fortnite. So anything could have happened there, and you could have had variations of the of Leviathan. 100%. I feel like the clover thing is cool. I still don't like too many of these because it's only active for 20 to 30, sometimes 40 seconds. What I feel like is, say they made me not even lead, but co-lead creative director for Fortnite, Call of Duty. Any other ones? Yeah, if they made me co-creative director and my full-time job was to entertain you guys and be a co-creative director for both all 3 or all 5, I think it comes out to, Call of Duty Studios and Epic Games, only Epic Games, because I already established Gearbox had some hand in here with their ideas. I feel like, and just only give me creative. Don't even give me changing the game, because the things that I can do will make you never even think about the fuck ups, and because you'll be so excited to have a certain different innovation to the game every time a... What if it talked to you? What if it talked to you? What if you put... What if you activated an emoticon, right? And the animation would be, it popped up in 2D, and then it made it like a sparkle or like some like regular like electric. Obviously the animation would be different for different ones, and it went pop and it went to 3D and it started talking to you. Imagine the content around that when you got a kill. Or the interaction, so it could be like a reactive. So when you kill somebody, you activate and said, oh, and then like it has like some type of like verbiage. So it could be, oh, that guy wasn't strong enough. Or if you're taking damage, you go by and cover and you could use it and be like, oh, you took a lot of damage. I think you need to get some healing on that. Like, bro, that's content. Yeah, I'm bringing out all the ideas. I'm telling you. If you give me co-creator for all 5 studios for Call of Duty and Fortnite, neither franchise would ever die. If you put Call of Duty at $30, right, and $60 for the biggest pack digitally, Call of Duty would take over the world as long as I was co-creative director. So it would go $30 for regular game, no matter what the contents are, $45 for like maybe some extra COD points, and then $60 for all the battle pass, extra COD points, not like obviously the big boy packs, but like extra COD points. That alone, with my creative direction, would literally break your system, because you wouldn't be able to control the amount of content you can make with each aspect of my creativity. Now, obviously, I'm not going to spill everything out, because if someone just randomly popped in here and they have connections, they're going to take my shit. And I want to be in these positions of power, so I'm obviously not gonna take it. But if that motherfucker, if somebody just randomly comes across this and they take my idea, you know where it came from. Oh man. There's so many things they could have done, but I'll start speaking more on that. I'm obviously not going to give away all of my creativity, but this character, take away the hat, give her a crown, take away that, well, don't like literally take away the shirt, but make it so that her jacket is like a long coat. The rope can stay, the pants can stay. Make the leg with the wrapping around it at the end, it could be a prosthetic leg. Make it a prosthetic leg, and you can only see that it's a prosthetic leg when you look around the knees. Then when you have that, then you have like obviously the accessories, like the whip there, you got the rope there. And then give her a back bling, a significant back bling. Like, I would say maybe put the hat on her back, because that's what a lot of cowboys do. So you could put the hat on her back, so it could be cowboy and pirate themed. I feel like that would be a little bit better, timely. I feel like they would be able to execute it a little bit better, even though we did have that a little bit in the road trips and all that stuff. But I think they can execute it again and make it a back bling related, so you could put it on the name just randomly slipped. Well, that one bitch with the fucking 6 shot and Saved World. Didn't have, this was unnecessary. You could have made a 4-leaf clover. Like, what if you were able to put this on any outfit, like on the chest, or like the leg, or like your stomach? Imagine you could like do that.
It would add a little bit different creativity. Obviously, we could do a little bit more, but I'm not going to spill everything. Stop putting banners. No one's using this. Ever. And the people that already have their banners are not changing it for the banners you're bringing in. It's never going to happen. Ever. Ever. No one's ever going to... I literally had that pink background heart since I even touched a banner. That's all I gotta say. I obviously went over this, but I made a joke about this when I was making the bullshit thing. Right? You see this? This is literally bronze, and this is like a tinted gold. And people don't even use this. Let's continue. I feel like there should be variants of the weapons that you choose, like very small variants with those like not very significant variants, but they can play with the variants, like maybe like different tips, you know, little variants. Like you don't have to change the entire gun because it'd be unfair, because it'd be like pay to look good or look special or look a little bit better with weapons. But seeing as how you can see the weapon almost all the time, why not? And obviously adding a lot of variants at one time would make it so that if you add them one at a time, like the reason why I have problems with this battle pass in general is what you're going to end up seeing is as soon as the battle pass drops, everybody's using these two characters. That's it. These two characters. That's literally all you see in every lobby, or whatever counterpart, like for Season 7, Season 6, Season 5, whatever the case is. You see all of them with the same exact outfit. I feel like, obviously this would take out the grind, but it would add a little bit more uniqueness if both of these had all stages unlocked in the very beginning. Obviously, it would take away from the grind, but the grind is getting from 1 to 100 and then finish out at 100, because 100 is usually the most important one. And I'll get to why that one is my favorite, even though I will not get to it this battle pass. But it is my favorite, by far, by a large margin. I'll get to that very soon. But if all stages were good right here, for any season, doesn't matter what it is, if all stages were unlocked, your uniqueness would be significantly better, because the amount of colors you can have on your character would add on to your preference, instead of your preference being a certain challenge that you either want to or you don't want to complete. That's enough spiel on that. That just came to my mind as well. There's like 1,000 of these, no cap, with the Spanish music, and I have nothing against, you know, like dancing with, you know, bachata, you know, salsa going on. It's just you can only take so many. You can only take so many. This needs a color variant. Like I said, purple, blue, red, black, white. It needs a color variant. It needs all the colors I named, plus more. If you want brown on there, which would be a great color, and would go with your dumbass weapon. And some outfits. And black would literally go with Lux. I don't think creative studios really put this amount of thought into it. I didn't even put that much thought in it. It was off the top of my head. As soon as I thought black and gold, Lux came to my head. Didn't even have to look it in front of my face. And I didn't even create the characters. It's funny, right? Like I said, take Woodsy out, put Leviathan in. This is a display of disrespect. Fuck a skeleton key. I don't understand why this is pink, but this should also be color varianted as well. But if we go with the snake themed, I feel like a staff with the serpent on top, with the red, like a red glow in the serpent's mouth. Obviously, it would be a ripoff of Aladdin, but you put sand in here, put pyramids in here. Why not do it? You know? Loading screens, I guess, are subjective. We don't need too many chests. Nobody's gonna put this as their banner. It's not gonna happen. They shouldn't even put banners in here. That should be swiped. I guess this is cool. People probably use that. I don't know. I'll let that one slide. The serpent. This one, I believe in simplicity, so this one's pretty good. In my eyes, I feel like it was done well. It was different than other ones. I feel like you could have probably gassed it up a little bit more. Just like a little bit more, like, I don't know how you would have gassed it up. Like maybe like when obviously whatever character it is, but like when she goes, oh, and then like you do a pretend faint. That would have made it perfect. Love Ranger and this dickhead over here. I guess they're cool or whatever. It's whatever. Loading screen subjective. The fox. If you're gonna put out banners, you should put them in large quantities for that. Like this should unlock a selection of animals you could put for your banner that are not already included. The Dodgers, okay. I don't really have too much complaints about that. Alright, bet tech. Ancient Mask. Like I said, if this, like with my idea where it pops up, like this would be beautiful and it would bring nostalgia back to Crash. If you throw it up, it goes from 2D to 3D, right? And then he says something, or he just makes a sound, or he laughs, like little things like that. Like interaction with emoticons should be a thing. Lockpick. I don't even know. This shit's trash. I mean, no, let's go back to it. Fuck it. They should have made like. They should have been like. It should have been like a tiger's claw. Cause they already made the lion or tiger character, so they should have made a pickaxe for him. So I would say like a tiger lion esque, maybe you could change the type of stripes or spots or just fur in general is on it. Maybe animated, so like when you hit something it makes like a roar sound. Like I said, banners, who's putting this on there? Lava was a good idea. It actually looks good too, to be honest. How many different ways you like? How many ways you're gonna put GG? This was good, but this could be animated. Like the Mystique thing that I was saying, you could put that on your weapon. It kind of adds a little bit more why you should have a character. Like,
that kind of resembles this as well. But whatever. Banner again. I accept this one, fuck it. This one's trash. I feel like, what could they have done here? Yeah, another interactive one. I feel like interactive, dances should be the new move because they can't use certain dances, so they should be able to use interactive dances or interactive handshakes. I feel like this should be boosted up to 5,000 season XP. I know that's pretty generous, but 1,000 literally you don't even notice it when you're in higher levels. Like you don't notice it at all. This was good. This was actually very good in my opinion. This was smart, but should have came out a little bit earlier because obviously this is from season 4 or 5, one of them. Like this one should have came earlier as well. This one is hit or miss. People might use it if they know they're gonna hit the shots. This one should have been reactive or customizable. So like her hand could be blue, black, purple, yellow. Shit, even white. Like variants of the same color. I think more customization makes it better. I hear Dante. If they're gonna do this, they should have made a. Yeah, I'm telling you, so many ideas. Power core should have came out earlier. I accept this. Fuck it. I accept this. I have to get to 71. If I don't get to 100, that's cool. But I have to get to 71. I could get to 100, theoretically. But I just don't want to put the time in. This one's trash. The only reason why I say it's trash is because the two color choices are smart, but the type of green does not match the type of red here, in my opinion. And I also think it could have worked flipped. Like the green inside with the red on the outside. I actually like this one, to be honest. It's not really ideal, but I like it. Just give me a moment. This one was a good one. Honestly. This was actually one of the better ones. Way better than that pirate bullshit. So I really can't complain with this. Obviously.
Too high.
Okay.
Or does everybody get one? Everybody should get two or everybody gets one?
Depends, cause I could settle for one.
But you gotta think. When it's cooked, it gets small. It like shrinks.
Well, I'm only here for the mashed potatoes and the vegetables. That's why I even mentioned that. To be honest, I don't even want like protein. I mean, if you want more, you can make more, but I'm just saying if you don't want to make more, I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. What the hell? Like I said, the mashed potatoes and the vegetables is where I'm leaning towards because we haven't had that in a while, so, or at least as frequent as we should.
You didn't get her.
She gonna come to me. Come here. Come here.
Alright, so should I just make one then? Or like, 'cause I don't
It's
know
your
how-
decision. It doesn't matter which one we do.
I just don't want to make extra. Alright, so fuck it.
Alright, come here. You're off the floor. Come on.
How about it?
What the hell are you doing? Journey, come here. Yeah, you tired, aren't you? Yeah, you're tired. You about to rock yourself to sleep, girl. She about to go lay down. With this one, they could have made the octopus glow. They could have made the money shinier. The chest is necessary. Besides that, it flashes by itself, but nobody really uses it. There's like 1,000 salty sprays and emoticons. Like I said, woodsy. It's not a good look. You should also be able to interact with your pets. That should be a option. I don't know how you would do that. You probably would have to put on a special keybind, but like, I know how they can orchestrate it. I'm not gonna put that idea out there though. Like I said, they should have made the tiger instead of the lock key. For real. I see a lot of streamers use this. It's only because it's satisfying to look at. To be honest, in my opinion. I guess this was essential, but no, I don't even think anybody used it. He's just garbage. If they would have made an entire cat outfit that you can change it from tiger, lion, leopard, cheetah, and panther, you would have literally ended the entire game. You wouldn't need another battle pass. You can literally, and that would have easily at 87. At 87, because obviously you would have to grind to get there, but at 87, if you had the option to have a tiger with orange and black stripes as a full tiger humanoid, and then a cheetah with yellow-ish and then black dots or spots, right? With a different facial, with like the black around the lip and a little bit longer tail, right? Obviously, they would have to be beefier too, because, well, some of them would have to be beefier and have a little bit more fur. Making my snow leopard, yes, this is why I'm doing this, the snow leopard. But it would have to be a snow leopard because the cheetah and the leopard could easily be mad close to each other. Obviously, there'd be like a variant where they're a little bit different because cheetahs have the black around their lips. But we're going with snow leopard because white and black is something that they didn't really expand upon that much at all. And then a lion. And you can't argue big heads, because you can make the same hitbox for the big head as the fucking cuddly bear, so you could make the mane as big as ever, and like a bigger lion, right? And then make the panther. Easily would have carried the entire thing before you even got to 100. Easily would have carried it. And I mean so easily that if you had 5 variants for one cat, and at 87 you had to grind there to get to it, that would be a great way to grind instead of, I mean, also purchasing it too. And they would have made money off it. Lux is cool. I feel like I'll tell you what I mean when I'll give you a little bit of a little bit of like a dab of creativity with her. Angry Volcano is retarded, in my opinion. Let's go back. Like I said, the music is cool. I don't really have too much of a problem with Dodger. Like I said before, Arachnid, this was essential. I'm not even gonna talk about that. This one's cool. I like the purple, but this was probably the only time they really expand upon purple, which they could have capitalized off the color purple on multiple characters. Just saying. And then obviously I made my point be known, so this would have been like replaced with like maybe a back bling right here and a stage related and customizable back bling could have easily carried 99. Oh my god. And then, oh my god, I just thought about it. Even if they didn't want to do the Leviathan thing, they could have replaced it all. They could have replaced all the pets and made 5 pets. Didn't even notice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the 6th one could have been Leviathan at 99. Each one of the pets could have easily been leopard, lion, tiger, cheetah, and panther. With snow leopard and panther being one of the later ones. And then Leviathan could have been right here. Right there. As a back bling. Obviously, they're not going to think of things like this. But if they're going to bring back bullshit from Season 3, let's really do something. You know? Instead of just making it item shop related. You know what I'm saying? Like, expand upon what you have already based your brand around. But it don't matter. It don't matter. It was ideas. You can't change it at this point. They could definitely probably do that next time, but... Oh, they could. They could. They could. They could. Okay, with Lux, right? I haven't seen the Lux challenges and what they do, but obviously, like, it gives you a back bling, a fierce emote, and then additional styles with the flawless harvesting tool. The only thing I want to say is I feel like she's essential. I feel like she was needed to be here. I like that she's also a black character. Extreme preference. But they should have made her a reactive with any one of the colors you got there, but make kills accentuate that tattoo that she has on her arm. So it becomes almost like 3D off your arm. Or glow in some type of way. Or make like a hologram off your arm. Also, she should have a jacket. She should have like a, should she have a jacket? I feel like if you take a, like you could put a chain on either one of her sides, like, you know, like one of those chains that come from the top of the pants and then loop all the way down your leg and then come to the top of your pants that you clip on. She could have overalls with like one side, one strap off, one strap on, with obviously the shirt on as well. Different hairstyle would be needed as well, because you can have the afro type as well, because they've already done that with the soccer character. And little things like that could have changed. She's okay. Come on, baby. At least take out her hair. And that should conclude it. As far as the Fierce emote, it's probably dope. The Flawless Harvesting tool, I've never seen it, but it's probably good. High Caliber back bling. I've never seen any of these things, so it probably does a little bit, does her justice already. But I know there's a lot more that they didn't do, that they wouldn't even think about doing. I'm gonna quickly go over this because I'm not obviously I'm gonna give away all my ideas. I want them to take all of this off. All of this. Everything. Every single thing. Everything. I want them to take everything off. Now let me specify. This all the way over here should have never happened. Ever. Ever. So if we take out Gauntlet all the way back to October, like you've seen, if we take all that out and erase it from the timeline, this game would have 3 more years left in it. We add it to the timeline, which is already in the timeline, it has only 1 year. I would argue less, but I can also argue more. It has 1 year left. Now it could probably not die in 1 year, but it has 1 year to be on top, or even keep on fluctuating on top, and then go second and third, then go all the way up and then go second and third. It'll just start to mediate at like third, fourth, and then it'll just become one of the regular esport games, like Overwatch. Overwatch is not top 10, but it's still a esport game that gets a lot of traction. Same thing with Rainbow. Like, these are games that are not even close to top 10, top 20, regardless, but still hold their own in esports. So you get what I mean? I feel like they could have orchestrated this a little bit better, and I think they learned that, but they didn't want to take it out. If you take all this stuff out, in regular modes you give 25 health, 25 shield. If you give someone 25 health and 25 shield, right? And then if they got like max health, they only get 25 shield. Okay? From like kills.
I feel like you'll be better off with that rather than 50 no matter what. Because you are practically unkillable if you're playing in a lobby where people are literally Timmies. I also feel like these cups should be based on this. So I feel like you shouldn't have to go into a cup where it's literally organized rank status. So when you try to organize or make a playlist for a specific like tournament and stuff, you isolate and you damn near almost isolate the entire player base, because even people that are not able to compete still try to compete. So you kind of isolate everybody there, and then the singular ones that wouldn't want to go in here can literally pub stomp all day. So you literally boost up their stats unintentionally. You get what I mean? So now they look like a lord because they took the time out to go completely decimate whoever these guys are and start getting records, because people are focused on this. Because great players are not there to whoop their ass and show the real RNG in filling in a room or filling up a room, regardless. So I feel like they could have implemented this within the game. So they could have these, right? So where you ended up qualifying for it, but I feel like it should be not automated, but like handpicked. So whoever gets the best position, best kill within a particular season should automatically qualify. And when you click on one of these, right, and you go to event details, all the names should show. All the people that qualify, right, should show right here. And then like obviously if there's pages, you press like R2 or L1 or R1, and you just go through the pages of people, and like maybe like if it's alphabetical or if it's within rank. That's how it should be, I feel like. And then you can have a game mode specific for that, but it could be a limited time mode that you have a specified time that you go in there, right? Oh, you got to be here at blah 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 time, and then they organize it from there. And then if you don't show up, you're disqualified. Little things like that. But you can go into these things seemingly randomly, which doesn't really promote what it's trying to promote, which is weird as fuck in general. I feel like this whole thing right here literally killed the quote-unquote fun that was in Fortnite. Because not only do you separate the player base, 75% of the player base is already going to go to the cup, so the 25% is not really tryhards. Well, 24% of that 25% is... No, not 24%. Damn, these percentages are different. But 24% of the player base, because I'm leaving out 1%, 24% of the player base is literally Timmies, and that 1% of the player base that's alongside the Timmies are just pub stomping the Timmies. This happens a lot. Like way too much. If they wanted to promote esports, they could easily do it the way they've been doing it. They make their teams, they promote it that way. No other esports game promotes cups in tournaments like this. And the ones that are at the highest level do not do this. Like Overwatch, Rainbow Six, like I already said, they already have ranking systems. But their ranking systems make it extremely balanced, so you're not always playing with and against your player type or your skill level. So that's kind of where it balances out. Anyways, I hope you guys learned a lot from today's stream. We're closing into the day where I have to announce the 6 winners because nobody wanted to refer my YouTube channel to their friends, which I figured was gonna happen anyways. I already said it wasn't gonna happen. Besides that, we're coming to the end of our Fortnite stream. So whoever is here, please make your presence known, and I will be out of your way so you can go watch some lames on your own time. I do prefer you go to Dr. Lupo if he's still on. If Dr. Lupo is not on, I would refer you to Summit. If Summit's not on, then I think Twitch is dead. If Summit's not on at 10 o'clock, CDN the third is the next best choice. If you're not watching those 3 motherfuckers, then you're a school shooter. Yeah. So make your presence be known, all 3 of you guys, and we're gonna say our goodbyes. Cause I gotta be on the phone with my Tatiana. Yep. Alright, Tack. Don't worry, I was reading all of y'all comments. But they weren't ones that like to respond to. You know? Like like you were saying things that were not responsive comments. So like when you said it's fire Thanos' daughter, I laughed at it because it was funny. Worst version of Drifter, it's an opinion. I don't want to like engage in opinions because Drifter was obviously like OD, like it was good for its time, but as soon as you got to 100, you no longer wanted to wear Drifter, and Drifter literally ran out. And then you said that skin feels like it should be a gangster theme. I didn't really have a reply for that, so I couldn't reply for it because I don't really think gangster theme in general is good for Fortnite at all. Here's the item shop. And then you said I'm back, Leopard. I made food. Obviously, you made a statement to me. You were recognized. There's no way to respond to that though, unless I was like, "Oh yeah, good thing you're back." You know, I mean, you never really left. You just left the phone and allowed me to talk. Yeah, Tactile, I see you. Love you too. This is what it looks like. Boom, you got the flappy flyer. We got the tender defender with the hatch butt cheek. And then we got the scrambler. Oh my god, this shit is trash. Oh my god. If I wanted to hear that sound, I would just play fucking 7 Days to Die. That shit is garbage. Oh my god, bro. And I got ideas for skins, it's ridiculous. He said, can you show item shop? Item shop is doo-doo. I will see you guys later. Probably gonna... What the fuck am I gonna do? Because I know I was gonna do something. I know I was gonna talk to Shorty on the phone. I'll probably fall asleep. Like I always do. I do have to say, what am I gonna do tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday. Oh yeah, there was a... Is that today? It is. Depending on the patch notes, if it has a heavy save the world driven,
side of the patch notes. I'll bring Fortnite around for another 2 hours tomorrow, much earlier. Much earlier? No, like around 6:30. Only for 2 hours though. And then I'll switch over to Borderlands. If nobody pulls up, it doesn't matter. I'll just have fun by myself, to be honest. I gotta build on my Mechromancer. Also, like I said with the giveaways stopping in, it's not gonna happen in May or June. It's gonna come right back July 1st and 5th, and then we're gonna take then we're gonna do August on the 1st and the 4th and the 13th technically, and then the 14th is when I'm gonna give away as well. September to December, no giveaways, nothing. My channel is going to be strictly Borderlands 3. And if I do any giveaways, it's going to be announced in the description. And when I stream, will I stream Borderlands 3? I think the first, I think the very first, no, I can't do that either. How am I going to do that? The very first day I'm gonna make, no, I can't do that. The first day, right? The first day I'm going to make a breakdown video of all the skill tree, of how the skill tree, no, I can't do that either. What the fuck? That's gonna be hard. It don't matter, it don't matter. I'm gonna break down 3 of my favorite characters in the first, like on the very first day that it drops, right? Okay, yeah, those, okay, that falls into 3 days. So the very first day it drops, my 3, oh, fuck. But there's only, it only releases with 4 characters. Yeah, I could do all 4 characters. Okay, so I'm gonna break down all 4 characters the first day. It might be like 2 characters for one video, and then 2 characters for the next video. Then the next day, I'm going to break down how the game feels as a first impression. Right, so what I'm basically gonna do is create 4 characters without like boosting them up or anything, and then just going through the skill tree and where I feel like is probably a weak point for the character and where is a strong point for the characters. Simple, extremely simple. Then the second day would be just me breaking down my first feels, and then the third day would be a full review on all characters and what character I feel like may be the best at the time before obvious patches and updates to the game. And that's how I'm gonna do it. And then from there on out, I'll put up videos of, no, I don't even think I'll put up videos when I'm going to stream this, but I'm going to stream it without the black bar on the right side. It's gonna be a full screen, because by that time I'll just use my phone. It's just gonna be a full screen stream, so like you could see the entire screen. My field of view is gonna be stretched out a little bit more, so that we can like see more enemies and see more action, and so it feels like I'm playing PC, but I'm not really playing PC because I'm a god. So you know what I'm saying, like little things like that. So it's gonna be like very Borderlands driven. So hopefully I can clean out all the Fortnite fanboys, and then we'll get a different demographic in my channel, and then I can inspire people on a more mature and way different level on there, because I can say certain things and I can mention certain experiences
That should work. After all that's been done and said, hope you guys all have a great evening. I'm out, guys.